Okay, I am doing a review of Nature's Source 2-tier sink organizer. So it came in a little 2-pack, 1, 2. I will say, like, this is probably the most organized and good looking that my sink is gonna look like. I'm just gonna be honest with myself, but it is much, much better than it was before. So it's got like a little shelf on top, so I put like my scrubbers, things like that. This little shelf slides out. You can come out like that far, so you can kind of, see all the stuff there easily. Same with this side. This is stuff I use the most. Slides back in, and then it's got a little shelf up there. So overall, it did help it look much better in here. It was much easier to find my stuff. I got the 2 organizers. I'm sure people can make it look better, but the only downside is that, as you can see, I kind of have to have it pull right here, because when you pull this out, if it's not there to stop it, it moves a lot. So I could probably get something underneath to like attach it to the ground, like, or the shelf right there, so that it doesn't move as much. But I did have to do that on both sides, because if I didn't, the whole thing would move like that. So I kind of had to put it over behind this wood thing. So I think the only other thing that they could have on this would be like something to attach it to whatever it is here. But it worked okay too, just putting it behind there. But overall, it does make it much easier to find stuff. It does look better, for cleaning supplies. So I am glad it did work for what I needed it to do.
This is a video review for this under sink organizer. Make sure that you are measuring both sides to make sure that it actually fits. Mine fit absolutely perfectly, and what I really like is that this is really, really sturdy. You can see there's not a lot of wobble here. There's plenty of space underneath, and this thing is quite sturdy underneath. And on the other side is one that I'm actually going to return because of the quality, and the sides didn't match, so one side didn't pull out properly. So this one, you can see, look at how much play there is, and there's no way to tighten that. So this is going to sag over time, and that doesn't happen with this one. You can see that it's not moving. It's pretty securely attached, especially if you bang it in with a hammer at the end here before you stick on the top part. Now the other thing too is, what I really like is that you can actually switch the sides for what side you need it to pull out on, because you can see this top rack here only fits this side because the sink is in the way. So you can actually adjust it. If you need both sides to face the same L-shaped direction, you can actually do that if you want. But for under the sink, you can both sides are actually interchangeable, and the way you do that is when you go to assemble the item here, this sliding part actually goes either direction, so you can actually take this, flip it around, and have it slide out that way instead. And the other tip is, when you go to put it together, there's a little tiny peg in through here that you can push in, which will stop it from sliding all the way out, so the whole shelf doesn't come apart when you go to pull it out, and it just sort of blocks it like that. So I've tried a couple of these, bought a couple of them, like 3 of them actually, and this is the best one yet.
So I purchased these 2 organizer racks from Amazon. They came in a bundle pack. It was a little bit cheaper if you bought 2 at the same time, which obviously I have a large enough cabinet that I needed to do that. So I had a lot of problems with being unorganized under the sink. I don't have any shelving or anything, so it was making it to where the kids come in here and they just destroy everything. So I love these racks. They're actually pretty sturdy. They come with these hooks, and then it's dual top and bottom, so it's actually pretty large considering how much height you get out of them. And the nice thing is they pull out, So you can pull them all the way out. You have them adjustable to where if you only want to pull it out like halfway, you can, or you can have it to where it pulls all the way out. I don't, because my kids will probably pull the whole thing out and then dump it on the floor. So I love these. I only had them for a little bit, but they seem to work really well. So you should definitely try to get them.
I love the design. Me gustó mucho, pero muy frágil esto. Aquí, demasiado frágil. Es muy difícil colocarlo. Y cuando lo tienes que colocar, se parten. Ya se me partieron 3. No me gustó esa parte del producto. Muy mal diseñado esta parte. Y hace que se partan cuando tú intentas colocarlo.
Too heavy.
So you can see this one looks like in the picture, but this one, I just wanted it to go the other way, because that's the way it says, and that it only pulls out this way. So if you want both of them to be up against the wall, yeah, that's not going to happen.